And shifting focus to Latin America, China is constructing a megaport in a tranquil town on Peru's Pacific coast. China's state-owned COSCO Shipping will launch the $1.3 billion port later this year, and it will likely be inaugurated by Chinese President Xi Jinping during his first trip to the continent since the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, experts believe the port project will strain U.S.-China relations even further, all the while speeding up trade between Beijing and South American nations. Latin America could seek to embrace the surge of inexpensive Chinese goods, as the port in Peru would create opportunities for Beijing to expand its exports, including electric vehicles. Meanwhile, American officials fear that China's control of South America's first truly global commercial hub will allow Beijing to further strengthen its grip over the region's resources. The port would also allow China to deepen its influence among America's closest neighbors and eventually pave the way for Beijing to potentially install strategic military assets in the region. Over the past few years, China's investments in ports have given the country diplomatic leverage with nations in need of investment. Washington says the Chinese port in Peru could lead to increased debt similar to the situation seen in the African nations of Zambia and Ghana. The megaport has placed Peru squarely in the middle of the rivalry between the United States and China. And now, while Peru has embraced Chinese investments in various sectors, including shipping, copper mining, and electricity, Washington has expressed its concerns to Peruvian officials about Beijing's influence over critical infrastructure. Peruvian President Dina Boluarte will travel to China later this month to meet her Chinese counterpart, and the two leaders are scheduled to hold bilateral talks on the 28th of June. The Peruvian president is also expected to meet with executives from COSCO Shipping, Chinese telecom giant Huawei, and electric car maker BYD.